Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So, yeah, y'all, it's been about a month or so since the last time I recorded and posted a video to YouTube. I have been posting video shorts here and there lately, but like I said, as far as recording and posting anything, it's been about a month. But this video that I'm making today, y'all, this story is actually it's old. It happened 4 years ago in 2020, and it's about a woman out of Indiana, a 40-year-old woman by the name of Jane Waughfield. A lot of people may remember this story, and a lot of people probably never heard of this story. So if you have not ever heard of this story, y'all, this is definitely something that definitely could have been avoided. I just feel like that there were I felt like that this could have been avoided. And then the guy who unalived her, I felt like his unaliving could have been avoided. I felt like his unaliving was in retaliation to what he did to her. So let me get on with the story, y'all. What happened? Like I said, this 40-year-old woman by the name of Jane Warfield out of Indiana, she owned a tire shop. A guy by the name of Jamal Carter, she had previous dealings with. I think they were just, he wasn't a boyfriend or a baby daddy or anything like that. They were just cool. And like I said, she had mentioned that she had previous dealings with him. Like I said, she owned a tire shop. So somehow she ended up leaving her business phone at Jamal's house. So once she realized she left the business phone at her house, she said that she tried calling him. She kept calling him. She called him multiple times and he would not answer. So she went to his house. She knocked at the door a few times. He would not answer the door. She kept knocking and calling. He wasn't answering anything. He wasn't answering the knock or answering the call. She discovered that his front door was unlocked. So she took it upon herself to walk in. I guess her thought was that she would just walk in, retrieve her cell phone, and just walk back out, probably lock the door on her way out and go on about her business. However, when she walked into a surprise. Not only did she walk into a surprise, but the two parties who she walked in on, they were also surprised because this, like I said, this guy is someone who she had dealings with, and obviously no one in their town knew anything about this guy's down low relationships. So now she didn't walk in on this man having sex with another man. She walked in and caught them in the act. So when she walked in and caught him in the act, she said that they chased her. I think she started threatening them and saying all of this stuff. Then they chased her out the door, and she said that she went to her car, and when she got to her car, she left. But she told the guy that he was going to have to cash app her $5,000 if he didn't cash up her $5,000 within an hour or something like that. That she was going to tell everybody in their town what she saw. So he never cashed up her the $5,000. So she took it upon herself, made a 17-minute live video, y'all, which I am not going to put inside of this video, but I did post the video. So I will put a link in the description box if you want to go and watch her live, because she really was doing too much. She really was doing too much. Like I said, her unaliving probably could have been avoided as well as his. But anyway, back to the story, y'all. So she exposed him. She went on Facebook Live and she told everybody what she saw and the type of dealing she had with this man and just all this type of stuff, y'all. Putting this man's whole name out on the internet, putting his picture out there, writing on the picture that he's a gay bird and all of this type of stuff. Well, later on that evening or later on that afternoon, he ended up catching up with her and shot her in traffic. She was in her car and he shot her. She crashed the car, and like I said, she was unalive. Now, I found out when this story popped up a few days ago and I was reminded of it. I went and did some research on it and found out that the guy, Jamal Carter, who she was trying to extort the money from and who she was trying to expose, he was unalive. And that was in 2022. And I'm assuming that his unaliving was in retaliation to what he did to her. Well, all of it could have been avoided, y'all. All of it could have been avoided. That's what I'm talking about. Because me, the type of person that I am, first of all, if I'm calling you multiple times and you're not answering, and I went to your house because okay, yeah, my phone is there and I need to get my phone. Like she was saying that was her business phone, that was her money. So I'm calling and he's not answering, and I go and I'm knocking on his door and he's not answering the door and he's not answering the calls. Even if I would have discovered that that door was unlocked, I would not have went in. I would not have walked in that house. I don't care how much I would not have walked in because it's just kind of, I would have been scared what I would have walked in and saw, and that wouldn't have been what would have been on my mind as to what I would have walked in and saw. I'm thinking that if I would have opened up that door, I don't know if I would have walked into a body. And if I would have walked into a body, would the person who caused it, are they still, are they still in here? And now I didn't invited myself in and I didn't seen this. So now it's gonna be two bodies laying in the floor, or whatever, it's gonna be two unalived bodies in this residence because I took it upon myself to walk in and walk in on something, which she did walk in on something, but it wasn't that. She walked in on two men having, two down low men having a sexual encounter. Now, that right there, just like I said, she was trying to extort them for $5,000 or extort him for $5,000. And I'm looking like I'm thinking that if she would not have ran out of there, she might have would have been unalive, but she might not have even would have left that residence, or she wouldn't have left that residence the way that she came, if you get what I'm saying. Because if they could have caught her before she got to her car or before she would have got away from there, I believe that they would not have let her get away from there because she already saw what she saw. So that was already a death sentence right there, regardless if she promised to never say anything. I never saw anything. I will never say anything. It doesn't matter. She could have made those promises and they probably still would have unalived her because she already saw what she saw. So it's just a messed up situation all the way around, y'all. But for that to have happened and for her to try to extort them and to put his business out there, I mean, this man, I'm assuming that his family, his parents, they probably, no, anybody who knew this man, his family or anything, probably didn't know that this man was down low. They probably didn't know that he was gay. So for her to go out on live and to put that out there on live about him, and like I said, anybody who was her Facebook friend or just happened to come across her page or whatever, all of these people seeing what she's saying about this man. So when after y'all after seeing that live And when I found out that she was unalive, like a few hours later, there was no doubt in my mind what that was about. It was about her seeing what she saw, and then on top of that, trying to expose these people. She kind of played around with her life. And just like I said, it's just a sad situation all the way around because she didn't have to be taken out of here. Neither did he. He didn't have to be taken out of here either. And like I said, I found out that he was unalived in 2022, and I'm assuming that it was in retaliation to what he did to her. So it's just messed up all the way around, y'all. That's why I be saying it does not pay to be out here trying to expose people, trying to extort people, because people who do not want to be exposed and do not want to be extorted, they gonna try to take you up out of here. Now, this man, Jamal, he was so desperate to get her up out of here. Now, mind you, the Facebook Live is already out there. There's no way of taking that back. The Facebook Live is already out there. People in your town and your family, and your friends, and all of that, they've already heard about. They already know because she done already put that out there. So it was no surprise to anybody when this woman was unalived a few hours later what the reason was for. So, like I said, y'all, it's just a sad situation all the way around, but things don't have to be like that. All of this running around, all of these down low men, and you don't have to worry about being exposed if you just be truthful with yourself. But if he was open, then she wouldn't have had a reason to expose. She wouldn't have had a reason to try to extort and expose him. If that situation, if she had known that he was a gay man, and if she took it upon herself to walk into his house because his door was unlocked and she saw what she saw, it wouldn't have been a big deal. It wouldn't have been a big deal. She would have saw what she saw, probably said, "Oh damn, my bad. I just came back to get my phone." And she would have went on ahead and went on about her business. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I would have done. It's a sad situation all the way around, but I'm glad that this popped back up so that I can revisit it because like I said, I don't think a lot of people know of this story. And just to say, y'all, all of this running around talking about exposing and ex, trying to expose and extort people, it's not worth it, y'all. But it's just sad. It's just sad all the way around. It's just sad all the way around. These are definitely two unalivings that didn't have to be. They didn't have to be. So RIP to Jamal Carter and RIP to Jane Waughfield, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video. I'm out.